golden rays of the sun caressed the verdant leaves of a serene Zen garden. A wise Zen master sat amidst his disciples, his gaze sweeping over the perfectly raked gravel and the graceful dance of the bamboo stalks. With a voice as soothing as the morning breeze, he posed a question that stirred the curiosity of his pupils.
What is the sound of silence?
The students exchanged perplexed looks. Never had they pondered upon such a query. A murmur of thoughts rippled through the air as they attempted to decipher its essence.
How can silence have a sound?
One student wondered aloud.
Is it not the absence of all noise?
Another student pondered.
Teacher, if it is silence, how can we perceive it? Surely, it is something that cannot be heard.
A gentle smile played upon the master's lips as he listened to their queries.
The sound of silence,
he began, his voice carrying a hint of mystery,
is not something that can be understood through mere words or intellectual reasoning.
He paused, allowing his words to sink in, and then continued.
It is a state of being, an experience that transcends the ordinary senses. It cannot be perceived by your ears, for it is beyond the realm of physical sound.
The students leaned forward, their curiosity piqued, as the master closed his eyes, inviting them to embark on an inner journey. He whispered,
Silence is the space between your thoughts. It is the calm within your heart, a place of profound peace and stillness.
He then shared an ancient tale, his voice carrying the weight of its wisdom. Imagine, he said, once, there was a powerful king who was troubled by the noise and chaos of his life. He longed for peace and sought out the wisest sage in the land. The king summoned the humble monk to his grand palace, demanding answers to his questions. The sage, a humble monk, arrived at the palace and, with a serene smile, invited the king to his simple hut in the forest. The king, expecting grand answers and profound teachings, accepted the invitation. When the king arrived at the monk's humble abode, he was met not with words, but with silence and the soothing aura of the monk. The air was calm, the surroundings simple, yet the king felt a sense of peace he had not known before. After a while, the king, growing impatient, asked,
Where is the wisdom you promised?
The monk smiled and pointed to a nearby stream. Together, they walked to the water's edge and sat in silence, listening to the gentle flow of the stream. Finally, the monk spoke.
Your Majesty, the wisdom you seek is not found in words or within the walls of your palace. It lies in the silence between your thoughts, in the calm of your heart. Just as this stream flows effortlessly, so too does true peace arise from a quiet mind.
The king, at first perplexed, slowly began to understand. He realized that just as the stream flowed without effort, he too must let his thoughts come and go without attachment. In that quieting of the mind, true wisdom and serenity would emerge. The students closed their eyes, following the master's lead. They focused on their breath, letting the chatter of their minds quiet down. Slowly, a sense of peace began to fill them, like a cool, still pond. In that moment, they understood. The sound of silence was not an external melody or noise, but an inner state of harmony. It was the harmony found in the depths of a quiet mind, the soulful rhythm of inner peace. The Zen garden, once brimming with questions, now resonated with a profound silence. The whispers of the bamboo and the melodious song of a distant bird seemed to merge seamlessly with the stillness within their hearts. And thus, in the heart of that tranquil garden, the students discovered that the sound of silence was not something to be heard, but something to be embraced. It was the gentle lullaby of the soul, the harmonious melody of a silent mind. In a world saturated with noise and distractions, the Zen master's lesson and the tale of the wise monk serve as a poignant reminder that the path to true peace lies within us. By embracing the sound of silence, we can find stillness in our hearts and clarity in our minds. And as the symphony of silence plays on, our hearts dance to the rhythm of peace, in perfect harmony with the universe.